person, and I really don't like this kind of person. Like I said, I think it's difficult someone admit to be, but I think it's normal, and I'm a little serious and reserved. I don't like too much talk about another person. But if you know me, you will know if I or not, all right? How about you, Ramon?
Sorry, guys, my connection was lost, so I don't saw the questions. I don't hear the question. Can you repeat again?
I said it again in the chat. The question is the first question. The first.
Yeah, I'm gonna read. So, Ramon, are you a gossip person? Do you get the meaning of gossip? Gossip is like a conversation, or when people gossip about each other, it's like usually it's not a good thing, but yeah.
Yeah, I got it. No, I'm not this person, because I don't like it, because when you leave the group who that is gossiping, you can be the point in this group. So I prefer to don't do it. But sometimes is involuntary, but it's not the ideal for me.
Great. Yeah, it's like Charlie said, nobody likes to admit, right? So yeah, I think we're gonna discuss more about that. Anyway, Ana Carolina, what are your thoughts about it? Are you a gossip person? Why not? And you are muted. Ana Carolina, yeah.
Hi, repeat please.
Are you a gossip person? It's the first question. We posted the question in the chat. You can read the question in the chat. The first question: are you a gossip person? And gossip, it's like a conversation that you have with a friend, talking about someone else.
In English?
Yes, in English. Yeah, this conversation is in English.
Oh, I never conversation in English with my friends, and I started há pouco tempo em English, então ainda tô, sabe?
Então, Ana, vou te explicar rapidinho. Vou te explicar rapidinho aqui. Essa aula é uma aula de imersão. O que isso significa? Que ela é 100% em inglês e ela não tem uma estrutura de aula com material, com professor. Aqui a gente traz um tema, traz perguntas para a gente debater, para a gente conversar, para treinar mesmo a conversação. Então, aqui não importa se você vai falar errado, certo, como que vai estar o seu nível de inglês. Aqui é para realmente falar o idioma. Então, basicamente, essa é a dinâmica, tá bom?
Ok.
Se você se sentir à vontade, você pode participar, senão você pode ficar só ouvindo aqui com a gente.
Ok.
Do you want to answer this one in English? Or you want to just listen?
I don't understand in English.
No problem. So I'm gonna ask Maria Eduarda. Can you hear me, Maria Eduarda?
Yes, I can hear you. So about question number 1, I think I am a little bit gospel. I will admit. So I think everybody is a little bit, and that's it.
Great. Yeah. I like to say that I'm not a gossip person, but sometimes I get myself, listening to other gossip, to other people, and I know when I have something interesting about myself or about what I'm doing, it's a kind of gossip, and people tend to engage more, pay more attention. When you have like you get a new job and you want to talk to other people, so people tend to pay attention on you, and this is a kind of gossip, I guess. What do you think, Charles? Do you think like when you have something about your career, your life, like an achievement, do you think that's a gossip?
I will follow Mariana in a little part. I guess everyone do this, talk about another person. But I guess when you use the word gossip, I think it's a little hard that people talk more than normal. I guess in my opinion, I think this word means that the guy that talk more. But like Mariana said, I guess it's normal. In normal conversation, we talk about other person, and it's normal and it's common. I think it's health for our communication. But gossip, it's a little more, and I know a lot of of, of gossip
Yeah,
person.
and we are going to talk about that actually. There are a couple of things to talk about it. But Maria Eduarda, do you have do you believe like things from your life or career, like ordinary things about your life, when you share with other people, is it like gossip or not? It's just like
When I
basic
think when we
information.
are talking about ourselves, this is not gossip. We're just saying things that happened in our lives. But I think when this conversation parts to a thing that we start to talk about other people's lives, I think that it's gossip. But like I think that when it's bad things about other people, I think that is gossip. When you're trying to say something but in a badly way, not in a good way, in a bad way, sorry. So I think that's gossip. So that's my opinion, basically.
Very good. And you, Ramon, what do you think? Do you agree with Maria Eduardo and Charles? Do you disagree? Do you have a different opinion about what is gossip? Like about their answers? What do you think?
Yeah, I think gossip is more about the frequency of the topic, the talking about the other persons. So depends if it is common to talk every time about the life of other person's lives. Maybe this is a gossip, but depends of the objective too. If you have on an objective to analyze something with a purpose. So maybe it's not a gossip. Maybe it's sometime something uh, to analyze. I see this
You got frozen.
between.
Yeah, now you're back. But I think I got your point, Ramon. And I guess yeah, it depends on the information, right? Sometimes it's just like regular information that there's no problem to share. We have a new guest, Sarah. Sarah and Yasmin, I'm gonna send the questions and I'm gonna move you to another room. I'm coughing a lot today. Sorry about that. My next question, and I'm gonna start with Maria Eduarda now. It's about the pros and cons of gossip. What do you think, Maria? Do you have do you think there's something good about it, something bad?
Oh, I think maybe there is something good about it, but depends on the way of the perspective of view, because I think the pros maybe you know about something that you wanted to know about something that happened, but it only makes you satisfy your curiosity. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Curiosity?
Sorry?
Curiosity.
Curiosity. Okay, thank you. But I think that there are a lot more about bad things, about gossips, than good things. So I think that's basically that. That's my answer.
And you, Ramon, do you have do you think there are good things, bad things, both about gossips?
I think everything have the good things and bad things about any action. So talking about the gossip, I think a good point is to enjoy with your friends and to relax. But and the bad thing, the bad point is you can be the point, the theme of the other gossip. So it's like a, I don't know, a cycle. Everything you gossiping about anyone can, and about you too, maybe.
Yeah, very good one. And your, Charles, do you believe there are good things about gossip?
No, I need to follow the guys in some part, but I cannot see pros in gossip person, right? I will follow Ramon. I think maybe exist pro, but I cannot see, right?
Great.
But maybe it's my point of view. I'm a little serious. I'm a more quadrado guy.
Reserved.
Yes, maybe I'm a little old and I cannot see, but I guess it's important that these people exist, and they I guess have some problem, but I cannot see. That's it.
Yeah. Yasmin, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you think there I'm gonna reply Charles back. I'm just gonna ask Yasmin about it. But do you think there are pros and cons and pros and cons? There are good things about gossips, bad things. What do you think about it?
I think the pro is that gossip could make people closer. But the bad part is if the gossip is a lie or is a fake news about someone or something.
Yeah, that's good. Depending on the information, right? Very good. So I think gossips, they are bad, especially when it's at work, especially at work. It's dangerous and it might be harmful, right? But there are some gossips. I don't know what kind of gossip, but if they are silly, they are not, to embarrass someone or to put someone in danger or to blame or something like that. And it's funny and everybody's laughing about it. then it might be good. Might be. Not sure if it's good, but maybe it can be. And the question number 3, it's really interesting. And I start with Ramon. Why do you think people like to listen gossips? Why do they pay too much attention on it?
So I think everybody has good points, and I don't know how can I say that, but bad points, bad characteristics. So when we heard some bad, some bad characteristics, something it's not good about anyone, maybe the person feel it's not happy. It's not happy, but menos mal. So it's
less. Yeah, feel less. Maybe it hurts less.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So maybe it is a perspective about to heard about some gossip. It's to feel better. Maybe I don't know.
That's a good point. I think we have the next question related to that actually. Anyway, Maria Eduarda, why do people pay too much attention to gossips?
I think that's because they are very curious, and that's why they like to listen gossips. But I think that maybe, well, I actually can't say that they are good persons or bad persons, So I think that they are just curious and they want to listen about that part of the conversation. So that's it.
Very good. Welcome, Bruna. We are talking about gossip, and I'm gonna ask Charles now, so you can get to know the topic a little bit. I'm gonna copy and paste the questions. Charles, and in your opinion, why do people pay attention? Why do they like that?
It's a difficult one, but I think we develop a characteristic to like this type of things. Maybe it's a tool of our communication, I guess. Maybe if we stood more deep in the communication, maybe we find some relation, I guess. And I think people like too much this, and material proof, it's social media, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Social media is all about gossip.
Yes.
Right.
And I think that everyone like, and like I said, I guess it's a tool. It's a tool from or to the communication, I guess.
Very good. Yeah, it's gossip. It's all about communication, and in social media we have a lot of influencers that their job is to do gossip, about other influencers. So, oh, this person is married or broke up or something happened, this or that. So yeah, they make money out of it.
I will make some provocation. Maybe the woman's. I will make some provocation. Maybe the woman's need or like more to do this.
Yeah, and this is a good point. Maybe this is a stereotype that we listen here, but maybe I see a lot of men doing that as well, and I'm not sure if it's related to women, but yeah, we tend to there's this stereotype, but yeah. Yeah. What do you think, Bruna? That's a good question. It's like and this is a good topic to bring up, Charles. Thank you for that. And I'm gonna put Bruna into this discussion. What do you think about?
Sorry, it's only a provocation, right?
Yeah, no, just to discuss.
Don't. All right. I cannot to be offensive. It's only a provocation. I know, and nowadays I think it's not don't have a difference.
Yeah,
and like you said, I know a lot of men that like a lot.
Yeah, but it's a good topic to bring to discuss, because we have opportunity to because like we are alive and we are here talking. So I think it's a good opportunity, and it's good to bring this things up, And I'm gonna just ask Bruna, just because of the timing, not So
because I like it. I like it.
Do you like gossips? And do you think like women they are more into gossip than men? What do you think about this discussion that we started?
I think I like doing it. It's something I usually do, but I think gossip is not about only sharing things, like sharing stories, but also about feeling. Um, Sometimes it's about this sense of community. You are with your friends sharing experiences you have already had, and they are like sharing their stories, or like something they have already heard. So for me, it's about it's like storytelling. You're just sharing something you've heard, and then they answer it, and it's like a cycle. But as you said, I don't think this is something that just women do. Men do it a lot, uh, and it's pretty common. Like my father, he really likes to gossip, and he knows about everything. He's always on Instagram sharing stuff. Like, have you seen Fulano and Ciclano? And like all the time. So I don't think this is just this is just about women.
Yeah. And to welcome Sarah to the conversation and to help us into another room, Sarah, I just want to listen from you if you're into gossip or not. And then I'm going to move you to another room to talk to people there, because there are not too many people. So I think it's going to be better also for you to enjoy the conversation.
Okay, so hello guys. I'd say I'm like Luna. I like to be informed about things, but for me, maybe women like to talk, but we are more open to talk than men. At least the men I know are more shy, and maybe that's the reason people usually think women are more into gossip.
Very good. So you are warmed up for the conversation. Now I'm gonna move you to the other room with Alessa, Elise, Mario, and Sarah. Another Sarah, so two Sarahs in the same room.
Okay.
I hope you enjoy there. See ya.
Thank you. You too. See you.
I'm gonna go to question number 4. I'm gonna start with Yasmin, and then I'm gonna talk to Maria Eduarda. And this is a tricky question, okay? Would you say that people who like gossiping do it because their lives are empty, or because it's just a way of entertainment? Is it like because they don't have anything else to do, or because they want to have fun? That's basically the question.
Oh, this is really hard, but I think it depends on the situation. Like, I like to talk about gossips, but in a way as entertainment. But when I feel that I'm doing it so much that I'm forgetting about the things that I need to do, it's the other side, you know? So maybe that's it. I think it depends.
Very good. And you, Maria Eduarda, go the same way? What's your opinion?
I know some people that I know that they are empty inside, but that's a strong thing to say about these people. But okay. And I know that they do gossips because they are empty, they don't have anything to do. They just spend all day at home doing nothing. But I think that in the most part of the people that do gossips, no, they just want to have fun or say something about a good thing that happened with them. But wow, I think that say that people are empty is very is very sad. Sorry. It's not good. But
Yeah.
I think that it's more a way of entertainment than a bad thing, you know? So that's my opinion.
Yeah, and about the emptiness, it's not judging them, but it's about self-awareness, right? It's not a problem to be empty if you're okay with that, right? I think that's a way of living, and if you're happy, not hurting other people, yeah, kind of a good thing to think. I have never thought about it actually, first time. Charles, in your opinion, like as a man who is reserved, and don't be shy to give your opinion about. We are
Nope.
not here to
No.
like.
Oh.
How do you see people? They are just having fun, or they are empty? What is your opinion?
No. Like I said, I guess it's more part of the personality. I think that the people when building your personality, they bring these characteristics, I guess, all right? And I don't think it's because your life is empty, and I don't think it's because it's for entertainment. I guess it's normal tools in the communication to the person. They learn to be this, all right? Like some guys like more math, some guys like more geography, and some guys like more communication. And they are good into do this. Maybe they make some wrong communication, but some guys don't have consciência. I don't know. It's not conscious about what they do, and they do this. All right.
Yeah.
I think that's it, and we need to respect these people because maybe all right they
And some people they make a living off gossip, right? They earn money.
yes. Some gossip people become famous because they do this very well, and
Yeah.
another millions and trillions the people like to listen this guy.
To listen, to
Right?
follow. It's like that TV program. What's the name of the guy? I forgot.
João Kleber.
Yeah, João Kleber. Para.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So that's it. I guess it's not because the guy is empty and not because only entertainment. I think it's I'm thinking exist this kind of person, and I think it's not nowadays. I think it's more older than us.
Yeah.
But I
think
think
it comes
it's
from
like I said, and I will insist this. I think it's a tool, the communication.
Yeah,
right.
it's a tool. It's a tool. Definitely.
That's it.
Very
That's
good.
it for me.
Very good one. Very good one.
And like I said, I guess if we maybe stood a little more about where this born, like I said, maybe a woman I like more, maybe because in the past it's a way the woman communication with each other, because they don't have a direito, I don't know
The right, they didn't
right,
have the
right?
right. Yeah.
And maybe they create this for have a communication. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm not right about this, my baby. All right. And
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It's a good thought because especially when women they didn't have rights and like right to vote, right to work, to study. So what would they do? They would talk to other women, what they're So maybe it started because the stereotype started because of this. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, and it's good when we think about these topics, we start to think about where it came from, why is this, and this kind of reflection, it's really important. I'm gonna move to another question, and I'm gonna start with Ramon. So if you want to answer something about what we were discussing, no problem. But um, what about the rich and famous? Why do people like gossips about rich and famous people? Like in your opinion, how do you see that?
So, responding about the last topic, I think it's not about the sex, but about the condition of the life of the person. If the person doesn't have a lot of things to do in your day, maybe have more time to gossip about the other lives. So I think it's more about it. I have rich friends, and these friends gossip more than other friends. So maybe it's about the time, it's not about the sex.
Oh, bring that to TNT.
So this question, I think
Number 5.
number 5. Uh,
Yeah.
the people like to talk about the rich persons because it's a common person. So everybody knows this person. So it's a common theme in the gospels maybe. So it's
Yeah.
easy to have conversation with other people. It's like a team club. So everybody knows about the Kim Kardashian. So it's easily to have conversation about.
Yeah, I got it. So very good one. Yeah. Because people I think it's all about curiosity. I think gossips, they start because of curiosity and I think the human nature, it's all about curiosity. That's why we we sailed across the oceans, we went to the moon, and we want to go to other planets. So I think this curiosity drives us to thrive, right? And also to gossip. So Yasmin, why do people like to talk about rich and famous people?
I don't know, maybe because it's something that everyone knows about. Like if you talk about your neighbor, maybe your friend don't know them. And I think I was thinking here, and our history is a gossip. We just know our history because of a gossip. And maybe gossip is not just about to talk about others' lives, but about history too.
Yeah, very good. I believe people like rich and famous people because usually they are not rich and famous. So they want to be rich and famous. and yeah, and then they it's like when you have like for example, there's a very classic example, like in my opinion, I don't know if it's really the truth or not, but people who like soccer and goes to matches, plays every weekend, they tend to talk about soccer players. So they are talking about Neymar, they are talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, and everything. So especially Neymar, if Neymar goes to a party or not, they are also gossiping about it. So it's yeah. And I think, yeah, we still have 3 minutes before people come back. Maria Eduarda, I'm gonna give you an option. You can answer either number 5 or number 6. So what are some ways which gossip can be harmful? So 2 different questions, but you choose what you wanna answer.
I will answer question number 5. I think that people like to talk about famous and rich people because, as you said, they gave money. You know, they give money. They are very rich, and talk about them is a way to make gossips page on Instagram or on internet more richer. So I think that's a good reason to people to talk about famous and rich persons. That's my opinion.
Very good, very good. Then you, Bruna, you can either choose 5 or 6 to answer.
I will answer both, but like number 5 real quick. I agree with you. And it can be harmful in so many ways. I think just like Yas said, you know, if we spend a lot of time doing it, we are wasting our time. Like we sometimes focus on it too much, you know, like when Big Brother has just started, I was watching a lot, you know, and then I stopped because this spends a lot of time, you know, and we kind of waste the time we could be doing something else, you know. Or maybe someone told you something and you passed out the information and it maybe wasn't true. There can also be fake news. So we need to be careful when passing out gossip, you know, because it can be a lie, like, or someone just thought of something, but it wasn't real. The information wasn't real, so we need to be careful. That's it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the bad thing about gossip is when it hurts or even when it's fake news about a situation or about a person. So, I don't know, depending on situation, it could be a crime, you know, and then you're putting that information to someone. So especially nowadays, the information spreads so fast. We need to be careful about it. And getting people back just to understand how was the conversation in the other rooms. And Ramon, is it your first time today in here?
It is my second time. A few months ago, it was my first time.
Great. And Maria Eduarda, first time? No?
No, I am here since October.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Charles and Yasmin and Bruna, I already know. And did you people enjoy this conversation about gossip, about the topic? Did you know something about that before, or first time talking about gossip?
I think it was my first time talking about it.
You know what? Sorry.
Please, go ahead.
I was just, it's okay. I would just say that the first meeting I attended here was about gossip.
Oh, nice. That's nice. So welcome back, everybody. It's not Yuri. He had some issues with his connection. So Philip is here, and I brought some other folks to help me out in this this immersion talk.
Esse é o ventilador. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. So I want to listen from the people in the other room. How was the conversation? Because we are talking about gossip. So let's do some gossiping about what happened in the other rooms. So Sarah, can you share a little bit about what happened in there? If it's okay, I don't know.
Which Sarah, Phil?
Yeah.
Mario
Yes, the
confuses
same
us.
problem with you, Felipe. It's which Sarah? I always confuse. Two Sarah is my problem. In the same room.
Yeah, I knew. I saw that. It's my bad. Sorry. Yeah, to Sarah. So Sarah Romael.
Conversation was excellent. Mario was leading the talking. It was very pleasure. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, we agree that Instagram or social medias kind of make us gossip a little bit more. They tell us a bunch of lies, like they're all perfect lives in Instagram, perfect foods, perfect dresses, events that the famous people are going, and that make us talk a little bit more about rich and famous people. And we always see what is good, not what is bad. So we tend to talk a little bit more about famous people because we see the fake life that they live.
Yeah, totally agree. And you, Alyssa, are you a gossip girl? You're not into gossip?
Sorry, Alexa. Felipe, Alexa, it was the first time in TNT.
Ah, first time. Welcome aboard. So, first experience here. How did you feel speaking in English with people you don't know?
I like it. Tenho pouco de vergonha ainda.
If you want to share in Português, se você quiser falar um pouco da experiência em português, pode falar um pouquinho, pode ser legal também.
Na verdade, eu comecei a praticar o inglês faz muitos anos, mas a minha parte de conversação sempre foi um pouco parada, então eu quis trazer isso um pouco mais, já que ano que vem eu vou utilizar bastante, né? Então, eu gostei bastante, eu entendo muito bem, eu consegui entender o que todo mundo falou, na verdade, todo mundo falou muito bem. Foi bem legal, a conversa não é um assunto que me interessa tanto, mas é legal também esse lado da gente aprender a falar de coisas que a gente também não tem interesse e pesquisar sobre isso, né?
That's it. The idea is really to bring topics that sometimes we are unaware of it, like we haven't really thought about it, even in Portuguese or in our native language. So, for example, Aurelio from Italy, and by the way, Aurelio, do they gossip a lot?
In my point of view, I don't like the gossip, but here in Italy, like in the other part of the world, there are many people to follow the gossip, in particular regarding now the highlights of the famous people, but I don't like this type. I prefer to spend my time on TNT because I improve my English speaking ability and open my mind.
Yeah, very good, very good. And you, for?
Like my friend Aurelio, I don't like this topic, but for me it's amazing because you can develop your conversation. You can. Well, for me, the big way
to think about different things and
in
random topics.
It's like you can develop you bring you take something like this topic, you can develop a lot.
And you learn a lot of vocabulary, a lot of things, right?
Yeah. It's,
Very good.
you need to overcome that.
Yeah,
Go
you need
ahead.
to face. Yeah,
Go
exactly.
ahead.
Very good. And before I finish, Elis, deu para curtir hoje? Como foi?
Sim,
Bem
sim.
rapidinho.
Foi muito legal, sempre é muito legal. Uma pena que eu não posso participar sempre. Essa foi minha terceira vez e quinta-feira eu vou fazer uma de italiano.
Ah, legal. Então é de italiano. So the Italian one. Aurelio does the Italian on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Brazilian time. But we also have the Thursday at 7 p.m. with Chris Socio. And before we finish, antes da gente encerrar, eu queria dizer que esse mês de abril dá para vocês participarem como alunos Pro por um mês, né? Vocês podem ganhar um mês de plano Pro ao contratarem o curso Elementary English, que é um curso de inglês para quem quer começar do zero. Eu estou regravando todas as aulas, estou aumentando a qualidade dessas aulas, são 100 aulas aí para vocês desenvolverem inglês, e esse curso, ele é diferente do inglês falado, que é um curso aí que já está rodando, que a gente tem aí vários alunos participando, mas o inglês falado, o Elementary English, esse daqui que eu coloquei o link no chat, ele é um curso 100% teórico e gramático, né, focado na gramática, e com material em PDF. Então são aulas ali divididas em módulos por iniciante, intermediário e avançado, e aí a teoria e a complexidade da teoria vai sendo seguida uma ordem. Essas aulas são comigo. Quem quiser participar, o valor único de R$ 49,95. 95% de desconto, tá? Esse curso está 997, depois que a gente finalizar essa atualização aí. Mas caso você queira ajudar o projeto e você queira, inclusive, não queira pagar com desconto, a gente também aceita de muito bom grado, que isso ajuda bastante. São 5 anos aí fazendo tudo 100% de graça, então tem sido um grande desafio. E é só aplicar o cupom Valor Social, tá? E quem fizer aí esse do Elementary English ganha um mês de graça para testar, para ver como funciona o Plano Pro. E o Plano Pro nada mais é do que acesso ilimitado a todas as aulas, seja essa de imersão, seja as de intermediário, seja de iniciante, seja a mentoria, para você ter acesso e agendar quando você quiser, e ter acesso aos temas e perguntas que a gente deixa disponibilizado no site. Então, dentro do site do Talk and Talk, quem é aluno Pro tem acesso ao Planner. Então, lá no menu você clica Planner, você vai conseguir ver o tema e a pergunta antes de iniciar a reunião, né, 7 dias antes, ou ver o planejamento das aulas de iniciante e intermediário, além de acesso ao material em PDF. Ok? Very good. A lot of things to say. And I want to thank you all, Charles, Sarah, Maria Eduarda, Aurelio, welcome. Good to see you back here. Mario, my friend, very good to have you here. Alessa, thank you for coming for the first time. It's not easy to be here, not easy, but it takes time and you're going to see improvement. Also, Marcio, I think you have improved a lot already, right? So it's been a while, I think 2 months already. And Sarah, Elise, and Ramon, thank you so much. To Sarah and Sarah.